Behind the Shades.
I went through all of this trauma. Well, what am I going to do? And I sat up in college. And again, the main lesson that I teach is that you are the conductor of your life. And this train is going to leave the station and go to its next destination, regardless of whether you want it to or not. It's called getting older. So every year your train moves. Now, how frequently within that year your train moves is completely up to you. And that's based on the goals that you go after, the goals that you set, the smart goals that you set, right? So within that year, where are you going? However, my thing is this: for the people that will seek to be in your life, for the people that will seek to try and come into your life, right? You have to ask yourself and then ask them, are you just going to be someone that watches the train as it passes? Or are you going to board this train and contribute? Because many of us have people that are along for the ride, but they're going to get off when you break down. When you break down, oh, they don't want to ride no more. You've served your purpose. So now you ask yourself, like, wow, well, you rolled through 3 different states with me. We only got 4 states, but they'll get off long before you get to your final destination. And I pray for that. The second leg to what I teach is I pray for separation. January 1st of every year, I don't do the New Year's resolutions, and I don't do that. I don't make New Year's resolutions. I make New Year's realizations. And I pray the same prayer, and I've prayed the same prayer for the last, in 2023, I graduated college in 2014, high school in 2010, 13 years. The past 13 years, I've prayed this exact prayer. Lord, into the universe, anyone that's in my life that doesn't need to be there, take them out. Now, with prayer, you got to be specific. I'm not saying kill them. Let's be clear. I'm not telling you to tell God in the universe to kill people. No, I'm saying remove them from my life because I know me. I got a big heart, right? And I'm hard-headed. So sometimes one of the hardest decisions that we are to make is the one that we know we have to make. And I'm like, nah, I'll give them another chance. It's quite all right. That's that big heart. But those of us that have big hearts, we get crapped on the most. We get crapped on the most because people look at that like they take our kindness for weakness. You know what I'm saying? They mistake our grace for, what's the word I'm looking for? Being naive. And it's like, no, 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 no. I was just being the good person that I know to be. You mishandled me as a person. I'm not going to alter the person that I am because you couldn't see the value in my friendship. You couldn't see the value in what I had to offer, not just you as a person, but you as a friend as well. So I teach them to be vulnerable. I teach them to set boundaries, and I teach them to be authentically themselves. Because at the end of the day, you were born an original. How dare you attempt to live your life as a duplicate of somebody else?
When I moved out of my parents' house in my 20s, I went through that exact situation. And
Mm,
it made me realize that I was a poor judge of character. And the reason why I say that
that's real.
is I was justifying to myself that
Mm-hmm.
Train, you're a good guy. You're a nice person. Give this person another opportunity. Sure, they've
Mm,
burned you. Sure, they've taken resources from you without replenishing it. Sure, they've borrowed money and they haven't paid it back, right?
that's a big one.
It's okay because you're the nice guy. You're trying to maintain the friendship. You don't want to rock the boat. And then something happened. I needed
Mm.
assistance. I needed help, right? And I'm not saying that it's an IOU, but everyone knows when you help others, the first people you go to are those that you helped.
Mm-hmm.
Text messages didn't get answered, calls didn't get returned, doors wouldn't open. I had
Mm,
to figure it out. But the best thing that ever happened to me in that situation, the person who wasn't a friend but was an acquaintance said, Terrain, what is it that you need? My eyes was opened. I was like,
mm,
this guy is my true friend. And here I am putting him in a category where I'd even consider him a close friend at that point.
mhm,
And that made me understand that it's not how long you've known the person, it's how well you know the person. What are
mhm.
your
That's
thoughts?
real. That's real. And one of the things that I say with that is I confront the thought process of it's an IOU, right? Because this is the way that I put it. Relationships are about reciprocity. I'm not just going to do, and you reciprocate absolutely nothing. Now, one of the things that I can say I don't do is, quote, count the cost. So I'm the kind of friend that, let's say, for example, I want to go out, right? And I know my homie or my homegirl, my partner, they ain't got no bread, right? And I say, hey, you trying to slide out to such and such? And they, well, I mean, I ain't really got no money. I didn't ask if you had money. I asked you if you wanted to slide. In those moments, like you acknowledged, I need to know and feel comfortable in my heart, mind, body, and spirit that if come hell and high water, the roles were reversed, that you would do the exact same. And you too would not count the cost. It wouldn't be, oh, we went out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I paid for everything. So next weekend, you got to pay for everything. No. It's if at ever a point where I didn't have it, you like, oh, nah, bro, you good. I got you. No problem. Yeah, no issue. No worries. Or the ones that would just take. The moment you set that boundary down, now all of a sudden they got a problem. Or that first time you don't have it because they're used to you having it. Oh, you was never my friend to begin with. Huh? Oh, but I just made sure you was good. We moved you into your new spot. You feel me? We done set you up to be successful. We done used our collective resources to get you a job. All of these things we do for those we love and we care about. We move mountains for those we love and we care about. Now the question is, are you reciprocating same said love? If not same, how it is that, and you mentioned this earlier about the love languages. Don't love me the way that you want to be loved. Love me the way that I need to be loved. And then we can't be afraid to have these tough conversations with our friends. Many times, what happens is, and I say this all the time, especially on my live streams, the difference between communication and miscommunication is conversation. Are we talking to the people that we say we love and we care about? When my friends do something that I don't like, I'm not the pacify you type of friend. I have a quote: pacification is never an adequate substitute for honesty. I don't give a doggone how you finna feel about it. But I'm not finna pacify you with a lie to make you feel good. And you, let's use this example. If you walk in my house and you step on my foot, and I say, oh, no, man, you good. That's Monday. Tuesday, you do the same thing. Nah, man, you good. Wednesday, you do the same thing. Nah, man, you good. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It finally gets to Sunday. Now, bro, stop stepping on my foot. What's wrong with you? They're looking at it like, well, you didn't say nothing all of these other days. I'm the kind of person, you step on my foot on Monday. Hey, big dog, what's good? You all right? You got some big old feet. That hurt. I got bunions. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Nah, we're not doing that. Watch where you walking at, big dog. You know, we can't be afraid to have those tough conversations because here's the deal. As you learn and grow with an individual, your nonsense becomes their nonsense. Their nonsense becomes your nonsense. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not going through some nonsense with a person that's not reciprocating the love that I'm giving to them. I know I'm a phenomenal friend. There's this a sound on TikTok. And it's a guy, he's on a podcast. I can't remember what the podcast is, but he said, if you're my friend and you mess me over, you do me wrong, right? You've now lost me as a friend in your life. I don't have to talk about you. I don't have to go dragging your name through the mud. You losing me in your life is punishment enough. And if you don't feel that way about yourself, you're not providing enough value as a friend. I'm the kind of person I want all my friends to eat. Perfect example. I got an email today. Now, I'm more of a educational content creator. Maybe it could veer into like family content and history, right? I got a friend, he's a psychologist. He's in like the mental health, therapy kind of space. I received an email for an opportunity for influencers that do the type of content that he does. I called him immediately. Hey, bro, I got an opportunity for you. Now, I don't know if this is a paid opportunity or not, but he was the first person that I thought about. And I said, oh, let me go ahead and pass him this opportunity. It takes nothing away from me to pass you that opportunity in or to put you in a position to be successful. What people do oftentimes is they say, well, I can't help them because then it's going to take away from me. And I'm like, well, is it really though? Especially when you can't even adhere to the opportunity that's being given. And that's the kind of mentality and those types of people, you got to get away from them.